Okay, trying to get things going here. Looks like we might be live, so I'm gonna check some stuff. It is still sprinkling a little bit, and awfully windy, so I might have to be holding on to this mic for a while, and the canopy and everything else like that. But it sounds like everybody's getting ready to go out there on the field. So I'm gonna walk away, see what this sounds like. All right. All right. Right now with okay. Good. And the best thing we have here. Right now, it looks like me. Yep. Using the cushion. I'll be able to walk around a little bit. Yeah, maybe go into the stands. Some of our fans. We're you guys right behind the seating area. Move back for the we have captains going on for the points right now. So we'll see how this goes. So like on the side of the table, might have to move around a bit. Maybe. In case there's anything really important to chat. Hello from Lynchburg. Yep, already got hands on here. Yeah, so that's good. I'm hoping to call his name quite a few games, and I'm hoping to call scores that don't get back. You know, that's one of the things for all the guys, it's frustrating. See, still windy. Canopy here. A little worried, which for the canopy itself, be work for it. So I'll try now. Looks like they just tossed. Clear roster out here. In a second. We have our forecast right now. So that's number 32, Samson Stanley. Number 65, Joey Matolo. Number 4, Shepard Jones. And number 12, Gabe Drown. So those are our captains. Sorry, I didn't see which way I was going, trying to get everything else going. Everybody's pretty hyped up here. Get this game underway. Audio not good. The video great. Okay, well, we'll go with it like this for a little bit. On my phone. And okay. Let me stop away to the camera. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. Might have something to do with cell service here, even though the video is doing okay. So we'll see. I might make adjustments as we go through. It's always one of those things where we keep changing stuff up. Could be the weather affecting some of what we have going on. So, yeah. So let's see. Frame drops, yeah. So we are issues with, I guess, our connection. Not a whole lot, but it's not bad. So looks like the hub today. Drives us over and gotta get around DC here. We had one turn here really close to the school, and all the guys on the bus were like, well, we're not going to make this turn because there was like light pole there and it was a really narrow street and all that. But he was able to make it, and the guy started clapping for him. So that's a good thing. You know, all these young drivers or new drivers, they're very appreciative of seeing some good driving like that. We'll see the rest of the stuff. Our coach Greg Piat, then all of our assistant coaches, our offensive coordinator Keon Majors, defensive coordinator Kevin Majors, then Doug Jason Jones, Pete Gans, Brandon Bentley, manager Stanley. Always got to give her a big shout out for making sure everything with football is going on, everything's getting done, and making sure all this stuff happens. Because if we don't have all these things set up, we won't have a game. Guess guys are getting all stretched out. Haven't had a national anthem or prayer or anything like that before the game, but I guess they're all about ready to go. So it's just afternoon now. Looks like we have 10 viewers on. So that's good. Glad you guys could all make it out here. Pre-game was hoping to put the green screen up before the game with the guys on it, so they all introduce themselves, but looks like we're going to have to wait. We're a little bit late getting stuff set up because of the weather, and I think we're going to have a little bit issue today because of this weather, and we'll just go with the best we can today, and appreciate all your patience, and just glad everybody's able to tune in and watch this game today. So yeah, it looks like we don't have a whole lot of bars or anything like that. So it looks like the Centurions are going to kick off to start this game. We got number 23, Luke DeGantz, out there kicking. If I get down the line here, number 6, number Ian, 34, Wyatt Moss. Number 3, Javi Perez. Number 70, Michael Stevenson. Number 48, is that 48? Tiff Van Dam. And 27, Caleb Major. Got all the guys that are getting set up. So we're going to try and see what we can do here. Follow this the best we can. Move the camera just a hair every once in a while. I'll back up a little bit so once he kicks it. Still rain falling. Bit of wind seems to be going across the field, so we'll see what happens. Nice kick, going back, all the way back into the end zone on the kick. Nice touchback on that kick. I was like talking with some of the guys. I like touchbacks because there's no chance for a return when you have one. And, it's like you don't ever want to give anybody a chance to get with the ball and run down the field. It's slippery conditions out here in the beginning of the game, so you're not sure what's going on. Let me try and make adjustments so we're over the heads of people, but still onto the field as best we can. So, start of the game here, just had the kickoff. Let me see. All right. First play from scrimmage for Sidwell here. Okay, is that... Can't tell numbers. Looks like they're giving it to number 3 right up the middle of the field. Looks like he's going to pick up some yardage, probably about 5 yards to the 25. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 25 for Sidwell. See what I can do here with the camera today. Don't know. I'm trying to keep up. You guys that have been on here before and watched some of our games, I started getting into the game. Don't always move the camera. So it's nice if we had a dedicated camera person that could do this kind of thing. But as always, we'll go with what we got. We'll keep running with it. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Oh, see. Number 13's in motion. Fake the handoff. Hand it back off to that guy. Looks like he's going to be stopped a yard short, 2 yards short. Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 2.5. So that's going to put them at the, we'll call it the 28.5 yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. So that's 2 runs. Let's see. So the Centurions need to come up here. They need a big stop to start the game. That would be great for them. So let's see what they have going here. Number 13's in motion again. He's in motion a lot. They go to the other side, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. And number 5 there is going to grab Timo by the jersey and throw him to the ground there in the backfield. Uh-oh. Let me turn this. So it looks like we have a player down. Looks like Armin right now on the ground. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from looks like the 32-yard line. And we'll see what we have going on here. Going to step out since we have that happening. Going to walk over here to our huddle guys. See how they're doing today.
It's a good day to be playing.
Good.
It's a good day to play.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Stanley thinks it's a good day to play out here. I don't know. You see that where they took Timo down, back downfield?
I did.
I saw that. Okay. Oh, I always like pointing that kind of stuff out, you know. Could have been light, you know. You know, that's how it goes. But I'll talk about that. You guys know I'm a Royal Centurions fan. I'm going to be looking at anything to go in the Centurions' favor, and we've got 11:03 to go in this first quarter. We've had 3 plays. They were able to on 3rd down convert for a 1st down. Picked up what was that, about 3.5 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32. Once we have him taken care of. So again, want to thank everybody for being here. Oh, you know, it looks like we're up to 24 viewers now. Yeah, it's rainy weather here, and you know we'll see what we can do with the quality on everything. Seeing the app here that we use, it's dropping frames, so some of the stuff, you know, the quality is going to go up and down, and hopefully we just get really good video. Looks like he's heading off the field. All right, so it's a new set of downs, 1st and 10. It's at number 31 for Sidwell. Couldn't tell. Had to go up and let the quarterback know something he's probably seeing. Looks like he's got it, and he's heading over there. All right, he's taken down. Another pickup of about 4 yards, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line. So nice run there for Sidwell. They've had 4 runs so far, and they've picked up 16 yards. So they're averaging 4 yards a carry, which if you can do that all day long, then that's going to work out fine for you because you'll just keep moving the ball down the field. And with a wet, rainy day like today, that might be a lot of what's going on, and they could be setting up some sort of pass here. So, nope, they're going to go run to that right side. Number 84, look at that. Chase over there to the right side. It's going to be a loss of 2. We'll call it loss of 2.5 on the play. So that was number 84. Chase Anderson. Oh, I should start naming off some of the guys that are on the field right now. So I see number 2, Timo White. Number 4, Shepard Jones. It's at 56, right in the middle of the field. That's Brian Cap, 66. Should be Patrick Grow, 34, Wyatt Moss, 49, Joseph Van Dam. 15 on the other side, Zach Fitz. Chase, we just mentioned him, 32, Samson Stanley, 67, Joey Matolo. I think that's about everybody. So this is bringing up a 3rd and about 9. Some sort of... there's moving. Going back towards the... Oh, a little bit too high on that one. So that's going to bring up a 4th down for Sidwell. And that was a nice stop for the Centurions. So it looks like they're bringing out the ball to kick with. So we're at right now 9:22 to go in this first quarter. That's Shepard Jones, number 4, back this kick. He's had some reception returns. Let's see if he can get a good punt return here. See what we have going on here. I'll try and move the camera so we can follow the play. Nice kick. Oh, it's hitting the ground, and they're just going to let it roll. It's going to roll out at about the 28-yard line of Centurions. 27-yard line, one of those two of the Centurions. So we'll see how we go with this. Oh, let me try and move over a little bit, see if we can see a little bit more of the actual field here. Yeah, we're going to be running into this all day long since we're on the same level as people. So, when they stand up to get into a game, which is what you expect, but this is how it's going to be. So let's see, Centurions coming up. We got looks like Samson Stanley in the backfield. He should be back. He's starting with a pass, a little pass here to the right, number 27. That's Caleb. Nice pickup on the play. Looks like he's going to be out a first down. So that's going to be a gain of 9. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 1. Centurions 36-yard line. Hopefully I was able to move that with you. See, a little bit. Got to move over a little bit more. Come up here. So that was a nice pass to come out with. Guess we got a false start, so that's going to back them up 5. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from the Centurions 31. It's the refs are heading over to talk to Coach Greg about something. Looks like number 67, Joey Matolo, is going in for number 34, Wyatt Mosser. Right now, let's see if I can pick out some of these guys. 77, Tony Garreau. 66, Rick Garreau. 70, Michael Stevenson. 2, Timo White. Who else do we have that's new out there? 27, Caleb Cotta. Looks like Shepard on the far side, and I think that's with them. Nice pass over here to number 2, Timo White. Looks like, I don't know, I have to see that. The guy was reaching up pretty high on that tackle. So we'll see how that goes. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Nice pass over to the right. Apparently the guys over on the sticks are having a little bit of a hard time keeping up with which way they're supposed to be. But, they'll catch on. They have a ref over there with them. He'll keep them straight. And, I'm over here having fun with this. I like doing this. I know we're all volunteers here. And my camera work and talking is pretty suspect most of the time as well. So that's just how it goes. Number 32. Samson Stanley was the intended target on that. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. That was a little bit high for him maybe. Looks like we're up to 36 viewers right now, so that's great. Glad you guys are taking some time out of your Saturday afternoon to watch some Centurions football up here in Washington, D.C., playing Sidwell Friends. They got a real nice field out here, turf field. So it should be the rain shouldn't be affecting them much. It should be nice and clear. So we've got the 2nd and 10. Let's see, another pass. Timo down the right side of the field. Oh, sorry, didn't move the camera with that one. Who was that? Number 53 on the coverage there. They went up together. I guess Timo's over talking to the ref, seeing what's, making sure on what he's allowed to do and what they're allowed to do, kind of thing. All right, sorry I missed that play. So let's see. So it's a 3rd and 10 from their own 45. See what the Centurions have dialed up for a play here. So it's 7:40 to go in this first half. All right, got one of the coaches for. Oh, come on, Shepard! Woo! No flags on the field. Number 4, Shepard Jones for the 55-yard touchdown catch, and I'm sure I missed that one on the film. So JP better have that one on the huddle film. So that's a Centurion score. Big third down pass down the right side of the field. Yeah, sorry, I probably really missed that play. Saw him going, saw the pass going, and I forgot I'm supposed to be moving a camera with me. But feels good. Nice to have that. Let's see, we got Luke DeGantz on, number 23 for an extra point attempt here. Let me back this up so you guys can see the whole field. And it's off. And it is good. So the Centurions are able to come out on their opening drive and take the ball down the field and put up a nice touchdown. Shepard Jones again on that 55-yard catch from Gabe Drown. Let me go ahead and try and update this score if I can somehow. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Let's see. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Sorry about that. Just making sure we get that. Oh, Shepard's grandparents are watching the game right now. I notice in the chat real quick that they're congratulating him. And, we just want to thank all the friends and families, and even if there are players from other teams, because I know we mentioned this out on one of the forums out there about homeschoolers. So, maybe we have some other teams that we'll see down in Florida. Maybe some of those guys are watching, see what's going on, and, just anybody. And, we're happy to have people out here watching the game. And for those people that can't make it out here to the stadium, we're glad that we can have something like this Twitch here that'll let you guys watch the game with us. Another nice kick. Looks like he's back to about the 1-yard line. So nice return. He's got some speed up that right side of the field. And a big hit by number 3, Javi Perez. But it was a nice return on the play. Brings him up to the 27-yard line. So that was a nice, probably about, 26-yard return? If my math skills are hanging in there with me. Not that I really have too many math skills, but, Let's see. So we have, let me look over the clock, 7:23 to go in this first quarter. Looks like the sun may be trying to peek out from these clouds here. I think the precipitation itself has stopped, which would be great. I was worried about all the equipment. Oh, let me show you guys the actual play on the field. So here we go. And a handoff to number 12 going right up the middle of the field. Looks like, who was the first guy in there? Looks like number 3, Javi Perez, in there on that tackle. It's, I don't know, is it lost a little bit on that play? Yeah, it looks like the loss of about a yard. So that's a nice tackle for a loss by Javi there. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and about 11 for Sidwell. You've been running the ball quite a bit here. Let's see. Can't tell the number of who's in the backfield there. But oh, look at that. Another handoff. Number 32. Samson Stanley was not fooled by whatever that play was. And I don't know if you guys could hear, but Mr. Stanley over here is cheering for him. Whoa! Hey, we have a little bit of Ric Flair in people today. Got some moves going to start this game off, so that's a loss of probably about 2 more yards. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and about 13 from their own 29-yard line, we'll call it. So here we go. So we haven't seen a pass out of them. We got 3 guys to the right side over here. Oh, we've got another little short screen. Let's see if Shepard can get there. Come on. Oh, looks like he sidestepped somebody there on that. And that's going to go for a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown of, what is that, 77 yards. Looked like instead of going for a tackle, they might have gone for a shoulder bump. So yeah. So let's see how they come back from this. We've got number 6 out there to kick. Looks like a left-footed kicker. And that kick is good. So we now have a tie score with 5:35 to go in this first quarter of football. See how the Centurions bounce back from this. This is the first score they've given up this year. And let's see. Update the home score. Yep. So 7-7 right now. So Sidwell is going to be kicking off. We'll see about this. See how this stuff's going. And all right, Centurions trying to get this stuff back set up. Looks like Sidwell, I guess with maybe a left-footed kicker. He's got 4 guys on the far side of the field, and then that'll put 6 guys on this side of the field. But that was a nice catch and run there on that last play by Sidwell. Some obviously missed tackles. Nice kick. Number 2, Timo White, trying to follow on this. See how he does. Nice return. Brings it up to about the 33-yard line. So Centurions are going to start with the ball on their own 33. Move the camera a bit. Sorry about that. So, well, we've got a chat here from the Richmond Outpost. He's cheering the Centurions on. Should be my old buddy Matt there. All right. Looks like a little pass out to the... I'm guessing they're calling that one a fumble because nobody picked up the ball. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. Because the quarterback is back at about the 30-yard line, and if the pass is up to the 34, that's got to be a forward pass. There's that. Okay. Well, we'll see. That, I don't know. We'll have to go check this film because that really doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, I know they didn't blow a whistle and you're supposed to play to the whistle, but with where people were standing. Oh, sorry. Number 2, Timo White on the interception. Everybody, put your hands up. Whoa! Woo! Sorry, I didn't follow that one all the way down. That's how you do it. Woo! Number 2, Timo White. I don't know where he caught it. He returned it all the way for a touchdown. So even after a play like that, you know, there's a couple of big plays here. That's the kind of thing you got to have. Oh, man. I tell you, this game's going to be a wild one today, it looks like. And I think I'm going to get pretty tired. Oh, we got number 23. Try and calm down just a little bit here. Number 23, Luke DeGantz, kicking for an extra point. Oh, wow. Wow. What a play. What a play. Timo on the interception. Here we go. Puts it down. Is that one no good? That look a little bit wide right. All right. So, let's see. So that's going to bring our score, the away score. It's going to be 13-7. The Centurions up over Sidwell right now. All right. There's 5 minutes to go in this first quarter of football. We've had a 77-yard touchdown pass from Sidwell. Low screen that nobody picked up and tackled the guy. And we just had an interception return for a touchdown by Timo White. So let's see what the Centurions have here. Wow. You know, and you guys probably heard me talking about get your arms up and stuff like that. We've had several big plays called back on penalties. So the guys have been saying, like, when they see something like that, just put your hands up, don't block anybody, and let the guy that picked off the ball take off and run. Because, watching that didn't look like anybody was going to catch up to Timo on that one. Nope. Looks like we got a little bit of wind blowing here, so we're going to have somebody sort of hold it just a little bit so it doesn't fall down. So it looks like number 34, Wyatt Moss, is going to be that guy. Just got to make sure it doesn't fall. So let's see. All right, Luke kicking off here. What's that number? All right, we got two guys going up for it, and they run into each other. Number 4 got it, and he's coming out to this right side. They got to make that tackle. Number 66 almost had him, but it looks like number 84, Chase Anderson, got him down before the 40-yard line, and he slid forward to the 41. Sorry if I'm not moving the camera like I should. Like I said, always getting into the game. All right, so let's see. Sidwell's got the ball again. Remember last time they had it, when they were like back in this part of the field, they threw a little screen and that worked. So we got another handoff right up the middle of the field. Slowed down, but he still picked up some good yardage from the 40-yard line up to about the 45. So that's going to be a 2nd and 5. Not sure who exactly was on that tackle. Oh, looks like they're going fast. Okay, and look, another handoff right up the middle of the field, and it's going to be stopped for a gain of 2. Okay, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for Sidwell. Sorry, I'm watching the field, not watching the little camera screen. I like seeing the whole field instead of this little 1x3 screen to move the camera, but got to do that so you guys at home get a great view of it. Got a lot of people telling them to watch the ball. So we got 3rd. We got guys going. All right, little pass out to the right. Oh! Intended for number 7. It might have been a little bit behind him, but Samson Stanley was right there for the hit to make sure he did not get it. So it's going to be a 4th and 3. Looks like they're calling for a punt. So that's gonna pin back the Centurions quite a bit because their kicker's been doing a really good job. On film, watching him, you can tell the guy's been kicking really nice. And I don't know if he's got a year or 2 more to go. He might have 2 more years. Not sure. Just sort of saw him when we were coming in. Oh. All right. So it looks like, was it offside? So it's going to be a 5-yard pickup, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Oh, lined up over the center. Oh, man. That's a tough break on that. Yeah, it's a couple of bad plays for the Centurions there. Let me try and move the camera over just a little bit so when we make sure we see what's going on here. All right, so we got a pass out to the right side, and he is caught and taken down by number 49, Joseph Van Dam. That's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line. Nice coverage here, and Coach Keon telling them to not fall asleep out there. These guys got to come out. They got to stick to their position, do their job. You know, you always hear the coaches telling them there are 11 of you all out on the field, and everybody's got a job, and they all have to do their job. And with the same as that, the other team's got 11 guys out there, and they've all got to do their job. Looks like another pitch over here to the right side of the screen. Number 4 is running. All right. We got a flag on the play. Looks like Samson Stanley was able to stop him. Holding. So let's see. Looks like they're going to back him up another 10 yards on that one. So instead of it being 3rd down and about 10 to go, this is going to be 2nd. Let's see where they... So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 22 for Sidwell. Wow, I'm seeing some potato chips in front of me. Might have to walk up there and get a handful at some point. Sandwiches. That's right, it's lunchtime. So let's see what Sidwell has. Another pass out the center of the field. Number 13. Looks like he grabbed the helmet of Zach there. But you had Zach and number 56. That should be Braden Cap. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and 10. So it's pretty much putting them right back where they were after that penalty. They just picked up the yards from it. Let's see what we have here. 3rd and 10. Got the guy in the backfield. He's been back there pretty much. Been running a lot. Been having short passes. Short passes have been working right across the middle of the field. Picked up by number 49, Joseph Van Dam. Woo! All right, he got that at probably the 43, 44-yard line. Looks like he returned that to about the 48 of Sidwell. Sorry, a little excited. Losing my train of thought here. All the Centurion fans over here getting pretty excited. You know, we're, I don't know if you guys can see on the other side of the field, it's just the Centurions players and then just sort of staff and all that with them. Few other people, but everybody's over here on this side of the field watching the game. So let's see, who do we have? Looks like Timo White's over here down the right side of the field. Guy's about 10 yards off of him. Oh! Jump there. All right, another penalty. Just got to go with it. Got to get the counts. Oh. Let's see what we have here. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 back at their own 47-yard line now. Here we go. Looks like they're going to get Gabe back at the 40-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 22 at this point. Backing up, not what you want to do after a big play from Joseph Van Dam picking that ball off. But let's see how they go from here. So 2nd and 22. See, who do we have? We got 15, Mike McLaughlin over on the far side. Shepard Jones out there. Here we go. A little handoff to Samson Stanley. They got him in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of probably 2. Oh, well, move the camera a little bit. Oh, got the Sidwell coaches over here yelling at each other. I guess that's one way to go. You know, he only goes 5-6 yards out onto the field during the play. So it looks like they're the one coach is a little concerned for Patrick Garreau there. They're wanting them keep an eye on him. So this is a 3rd and very long. So it's a 3rd and 23 at this point. Number 2, Timo White. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder what these calls are because it didn't look like he had that. Yeah, we'll have to see this. Can you guys back up and watch that last play? I don't know. It seemed like he never had it, but you know, it is what it is. They're calling it that way, and there's no discussing. Yeah. So you know, it is what it is. I guess that's the end of the first quarter. Yep. Looks like end of the first quarter, and right now we have the Centurions with 13 and Sidwell with 7. Let's see, quarter 2. All right. Yeah, I'll move the ball, or move the camera here in a minute. Just throwing up the QR code for the bus to Florida. QR code's up there for the bus to Florida, and that's for the charter bus that we get to go down there for the tournament that week before Thanksgiving. If you feel like donating some there, you can go to that site and you can donate. And that'll help offset the cost of that bus, and that's used to get players from up here from Virginia down to Panama City Beach, Florida, and then the players and teams, you know, the team uses that all week long to make sure they're all together, getting back and forth to the field and everything like that. So go ahead and take that off. So we're in the second quarter. Sidwell has the ball after that. We'll call it a fumble because that's what it's called out on the field. Looks like they got the ball and the box at different places. So they're trying to get everybody caught up here on the same page. Looks like Sidwell's starting at their own 35-yard line. You know, and again, I'm out here watching as a Centurion parent. I'm not some impartial broadcaster or anything like that. So, you know, you may think what I'm saying is a little bit out there, but, you know, we're out here watching the game, and we just want these guys to have a great game. Both teams, you know, everybody play really well. Another handoff. All right, nice tackle there by number 2, Timo White. Looks like the shoe came off. All right, so this is going to be a 2nd and 3. That was a pickup of about 7. So a player had his shoe come off when he was running. Looks like Centurions just aren't wrapping up and tackling like they've been doing all year. You know, they're just going out there, not getting these guys. But hey, these guys are the same thing. It's their job to move down the field, run with the ball, keep the ball, run over guys, get out of blocks, and get out of tackles. So everybody's out there doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we have a 2nd and 3. Here we go. Another little run to the right side. Let's see if we got guys that can get him. Looks like they're going to stop him back about a yard short. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Sorry, I think I moved that way out of the way. 3rd and 1. So, yeah. So 3rd and 1 from their own 44-yard line. Wind's starting to kick up right there. Might have to make sure I hold the canopy so it doesn't blow away on me. Then again, with the weather is right now, might be able to take the canopy down here in a little bit. Just worried about the computer and everything starting to overheat and all that kind of stuff. So we got to run out to the left side. Holding. So we've got number 49 on the tackle there. It's going to be short. We've got a hold. A couple of flags coming in. Sorry if I'm moving the camera away. Again, I'm watching the game, getting into it. Looks like they're going to back them up 10 yards and make it a... Are they going from the spot or from the, I guess, the original line of scrimmage? So that should bring up a 3rd and 11 for Sidwell. Let me slide the camera back. So 3rd and 11. They're back to their own 39-yard line. Need a big stop from the Centurions here. You know, after some... what do they have? 2 turnovers in that first quarter, which is, yeah, pretty uncharacteristic of this Centurions team this year. So here we go. So we've got a 3rd and 11. Oh, we got movement out there. So it looks like, I'm guessing number 7 with his hands out is the one that's going to be called for it. So that's going to back him up another 5 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 16 for Sidwell. It's always, it's always one of those things. When somebody's walking over, they're going, what? I didn't do that. That's usually the person that did it. But, not calling them out, That's just how things are. Guys out there trying. All right, 9:50 to go in this first half. So we're at a 3rd and 16. All right, so we got guys going in. Okay, we got him taking off. Samson Stanley. Woo! Oh man, did I move that one again? I had a bunch of water come down off the canopy around me. Looks like it's going to be. I guess he got back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 4th and 16. Looks like they're sending out number 6, the punter. And yeah, he was good to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sampson was able to keep up with him, wouldn't let him get outside, wouldn't let him get him around him, and he was able to come up with that big tackle. Number 4, Shepard Jones, back deep. All right, punt. Punt's not real deep. Oh, sorry, let it roll. All right, so they're going to pick that ball up at about the 37-yard line. So Centurions are going to take over. 1st and 10, their own 37. Ball hit around the 47 and then rolled back another 10 yards. So let's see what the Centurions can do with it this time. Remember last time we had again, we'll call it a fumble. We'll have to go back and see in a. All right, so again, Centurions taking over at their own 38-yard line, 1st and 10. All right. All right, little handoff. What's that, number 6? Sorry. Luke Mosier is going to pick up 2 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. That was number 6, Luke Mosier on the run. Who do we have out there? 67, 70, 56, 70. Okay, yeah. Braden, Joey, Michael, Tony. Looks like Patrick, Timo, Caleb. Got Luke in the backfield. Got Mike McLaughlin on the other side. Is that Shepard on the other side with him? So we'll see. Oh, little pass out to the right to Mike. Looks like pickup of a couple. Guess the coach on the field was calling a holding. Hearing it from the fans too. So we're having 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be, looks like they're about gained 4 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 6 for the Centurions. They've it's 7:14 to go in this first half. All right, we got the people over here clapping to throw off the count of the Centurions. So I guess that's one way to do it. Just have the coaches clapping to throw off the snap count. So we'll see how this goes. So this is going to bring up Luke DeGanson to punt. He's back at the 31-yard line. And, of course, the wind starts to really pick up now. You know, isn't that how it always goes? You might be able to see the trees in the background, but I can really feel it here where I am. Looks like we have a timeout by Sidwell called a timeout. Okay. I guess they were making sure they got the right stuff up. So we'll see. So we've got the timeout. They're making sure they've got everything set up the way they want. So while we're here again, also just want to remind everybody we've got our winter sports starting up. I think there's some conditioning going on for basketball, and there should be some stuff with wrestling. Please go out and check the calendar of events. You can see everything going on for all the Centurion teams. You can see when volleyball's playing. They still got games going on. We've got cross country running some meets. So we've got a lot of guys coming up trying to block this punt. Little burner of a punt. Oh, yeah, that was rolling quite a bit. Looks like they're going to, did I go too far? So that's going to put them back at about the 13-yard line. So, yep. So Sidwell's going to be starting 1st and 10 from their own 13-yard line. So we'll have to see how that goes. So that was a good kick by Luke. No return on the play. All right. So we'll see. So we've got defense out there. Let's try and get guys. Timo, Mike. Is that Joseph back? Javi on the far side. Joey on this side. Chase in there. All right. Let's see what they have. Just got to make sure whoever gets the ball, you wrap them up, tackle them, run right up the middle of the field. Whole host of guys there rolling over people. Wow, pickup of about 9. Looked like they had him stop back for 3 more yards, but he rolled over the pile. Picked up 3 yards from that. So that worked out well. So let's see. Let me move around to the other side. Try and see if I can get the camera going. So that's going to bring up. Yeah, I guess that was enough for a first down on the play. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Run out to the right side of the field. Got a whole host of guys. Looks like he's going to get stopped at the 25-yard line. That's when they were blowing the whistle, but guess they'll give him the 26 where he fell after the whistle. Okay. All right, so that's going to bring up it was a gain of about 3 on the play, so that's going to be a 2nd and 7, we'll call it. 2 or 3, something like that. So, second and 7. What's that, number 3 in the backfield? I think he's the one who's been running really nice today. It's just back there pounding on them. So defense needs to come up. Oh, they're giving it to number 5. All right. Nice tackle there. Looks like Jerry was chasing him down. Who came in? Was that 15, Mike McLaughlin, that made sure he got knocked out of bounds? So it should be 3rd down. Looks like, I guess he got back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to call that, what's that, 4? Nah, he gained a little bit. So he's out to the 27-yard line. Looks like they need to get to the 33, so that'd be 3rd and 6. Come on. So let's see what the Centurions have here. Moving around a little bit. Guys talking a bit. You want to make sure everybody's on the same play. They're getting the play in. Sidwell's getting the play in from their coaches. Here we go. Pass out to the right side of the field, and he drops it. Yeah. Hearing a few Centurions up here wondering how that wasn't a fumble, but we all know how it is, and we're up here having a good time. I'm wandering around a little bit, and we got the Sidwell guy doing the huddle, I guess, right next to me, so he's probably laughing. So here we go. Number 6 is on the punt. Number 4, Shepard Jones, back deep. Oh, number 4, Shepard. He gets the ball back at around the 40-yard line. Oh, Shepard heading out to the right side of the field. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Looks like we had a hit across the middle of the field. So I'm thinking they're going to call that back and tack on another 15 yards. So instead of being down at the 28-yard line, they're going to be back at their own 40. That was a big hit across the middle of the field. Nowhere near the rest of the play if it's what I thought it was. So, yeah, it looks like a blindside block when the defender's running after the guy and you stand in front of him and hit him. That's what you're not supposed to be doing out there. And, these guys aren't trying to hurt each other or anything like that. Sometimes you just see a guy, and when something's going on, you block them. That's just how it goes. I'm sure the coaches will talk to him, make sure he understands how to properly block on that kind of play. Because, we don't want to see anybody getting hurt or anything like that. All right, so we've got Luke Mosier coming out here to the right side of the field. Looks like he's going to lose a little bit. All right. Wow, we got somebody in the chat here that just not that good. So if I can't figure out how to stop this, we might just have to turn the chat off. Sorry about that, guys. So we'll see. Oh, sorry, I need to move camera a little. Looks like one of the Sidwell players is down right now. Oh, looks like he's getting up, coming off the field. That's always good to see. I think number 6 was the one that tackled number 6, Luke Mosier. So we've got second down. Looks like a loss of 3 on the play. So Centurions are back to their own 37-yard line. Let's see. So, yeah, 2nd and 13 from their own 37. All right. Little pass is short. Tended target number 27. Caleb Majors on that. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Centurions. Wow. All right. Well, sorry about the chat, whoever is in there doing that. I'm just going to hide that. And maybe we'll come back later and see if we can get something going. But yeah, really sorry about that. We don't moderate this. But, you know, we try. It's just one person here trying to run a camera, talk to you guys, try and keep an eye on that. You know, we try and keep that open so you guys can do it. Looks like we've got 10 seconds to go before. All right. Another play down here, number 4. Incomplete pass. That looked close. We'll go with that. I don't know. I have to go check that one again. Looked like he may have took that ball for another turnover, but that's not how they're calling that one. All right, so that's bringing up, sorry, just a little distracted right now. 4th and 13, Luke's back to punt. Nice kick. Number 10. Centurions recover on that one. Woo, sorry if I missed that, guys. Woo! So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line of Sidwell. There was a nice punt, came down. The guy bobbled it to begin with, and just couldn't get it picked back up. And when he got hit, not sure who recovered that one. Timo recovered. All right. Getting a little assist from the stands here. I might just have to go sit down next to them and hand them the mic and let them talk to you guys for a little while. All right, so we've got 2:48 to go in this first half. Centurions take over at the 22-yard line. And getting some fans involved in here. So here we go. Little pass over to the right. Number 2, Timo White, falls down on the play. Gets a little bit of a slick field there. So that's, let's see, from the 28 to, call it the 21. So that's about pickup of 7 yards. Sorry, that's probably terrible on the camera work there. Pickup of about 7 yards. So that's going to bring up, or maybe 6. Doesn't look like it's that close, you know, with the way those sticks are over there. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. They're using a lot of clock to get this play. Because I guess maybe they're just letting it run down to the 2-minute warning. Nope. I guess 10 seconds to get that play off. They're using way too much clock. Maybe call timeout. All right, so the delayed game. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 after that penalty. Oh, looks like we have 44 viewers on right now. So we'll have that. And I made the chat right now. I think you can still type in it, but it's not going to come up on the screen. Oh, intended for number 4, Shepard Jones there. Falls incomplete. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. So, again, another penalty hurt. You know, backed them up 5 yards. So instead of having a 2nd and, I guess, 4, they end up with a 2nd and 9. So let's see some players moving around. Sidwell guys are over here cheering on the sideline, hearing their coaches. Pass across the middle of the field. Number 4, Shepard Jones. Woo! I think I caught that one. I don't know. Yes. Is that 2 for Shepard? 2. All right. All right, let me see. Oh, sorry. I know we always have a bunch of Shepherd fans out here online, so hopefully you guys are at least seeing some of it. I can at least tell you after the fact that he scored, if I'm not moving the camera right. Luke DeGant's on for another extra point, and this one's no good, I guess, again to the right. So that's 2 that he's pulled over to the right. So we've got 1:36 to go in this first half of play. And let me get this score updated. Wait, it's an away score, so that would be 19. Right now the score 19-7 Centurions. And they're about to kick off again. So should be Luke kicking. Hopefully the ball stays on the tee this time. You don't want to have a player holding the ball for you kind of thing. Yep. Great job, Shepard, seeing over here. I can still see the chat. Unfortunately, you guys can't. Go Centurions. Just to make sure if we have people on there saying stuff that, isn't really what we want to say. Oh, so he fell on it. So they're starting at the 31-yard line. So Sidwell starting at their own 31-yard line. Centurions need to come up here big. Minute 34. Keep this offense at bay. Seeing some pacing going on up here with some Centurion family members. Having a good time. Yeah, I'm a bit off right now. Let me see. What we got going on. Got a couple of guys. We got 3 guys coming over this way. Number 3 standing right back there with the quarterback. Oh, we're going to have a pass coming out to the right side of the field. Overthrow him. Intended target on that one, I think number 13, but it looked like number 14, Zachary Fitz, on the coverage down the field for the Centurions. Just took off a few seconds off the clock, 1:27 to go here in the first half. It's been a really good back and forth game. Little bit sloppy at times. Several penalties, several turnovers by both teams, I think. I think each team's had at least 2 turnovers. So it's just been one of those days where things are off just a little bit on both of them. Got to get the defense here. You got number 3 in the backfield there. He's been running really nice today. So you got to get him and wrap him up. Looks like they're going long again. All right, so that pass was intended for number 14 across the center of the field, but he had 2 Centurion defenders. Looked like the quarterback might have had a little bit of room to run there. It's kind of hard to tell. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and 10 after the 2 incomplete passes. And quite a bit of wind here, so I'm holding the canopy that I'm standing under for now. We're near a tree. May think about just taking this whole canopy down, because it is a nice day here in Washington, D.C., playing at the Sidwell Friends school. So here we go, 3rd down. See Chase over there dancing around. Looks like he was going to go in, but he laid back. Number 14 was underthrown. He was diving for it. Sorry, I missed that. He was up around the 49-yard line, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 10. Number 6 jogging out there, their kicker. So 4th and 10. We have number 4, Shepard Jones, back deep for the Centurions, waiting for this kick. All right, let's see what we have here. Number 6, been having, he's got his wind to his back. If it's the same on the field as it is up here, several guys are getting in there. His own player ran into him. So it looks like they're going to down that one at the 30-yard line of the Centurions. So they've got 1:04 to go in this first half. Right now, the Centurions have a lead of 19-7. It's been a really good game of football. You know, both teams going down there. Some big plays on both sides. You know, they had 77-yard touchdown. It was a screen, and the guy broke going down the side of the field by the sidelines and was able to go the whole distance. And Centurions Timo had an interception he brought back. Shepard had a couple of touchdown catches. So we got over here, let's see, Mike is out this way. Mike, Shepard, and Caleb. Looks like going down the right side of the field, Timo White. Nice little step out of bounds to stop the clock. Looks like he's got up to the 43-yard line of the Centurion still. So a nice play, pick up some yards, get out of bounds, stop the clock, and keep going. We're down to 58 seconds to go here in this first half of football. And just again, want to thank everybody for watching and spending your Saturday afternoon with us. And, you know, even if you can only make it here for a little while, it's always available. You can go back and watch on Twitch. And we also have a YouTube channel that we started putting our games on. A little pass down the middle of the field. Oh, looks like it was intended for number 2, Timo White. It was just a little bit behind him. You know, Gabe was out there trying to get out, make something happen. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Yeah. All right. So, got 3 guys out this side. Got Timo out to the other side. Number 12. Oh, sorry. Gabe's letting it loose. Number 2, Timo. Oh, here comes the flag finally. Sorry about that. Apparently the other team is not happy with this. You know, it's kind of tough. You know, the ball's thrown up there. Looks like they're going to pick up the flag on that one after they talk about it. You know, it was tough. All right, they're waving off that flag. So it brings up 3rd down and about 10 for the Centurions. Oh, yeah. It is 3rd down. All right. I don't know. We got some... I guess the guys with the box are still trying to figure out. And the change. Yeah. All right. So we've got 3rd down here. Come on. Number 27, Caleb Majors across the middle of the field, down to the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of, 27 yards on that play. Nice catch, Caleb. Looked like it was a little bit behind him as he was going down. I'm guessing that's a timeout by the Centurions. There's 29 seconds to go here in this first half. But, yeah, pickup of about 27 on that play. Nice catch down the middle of the field. Runner looks like he was trying to make it out of bounds. But Centurions still have their timeout, so they're able to call one, stop the clock, see what they can do here. And I think we kicked off the game, so we should get the ball to start the second half back. So, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind here. So, yeah. All right. Sorry, just blanking on stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of sports going on right now. So again, check out the calendar out at our Centurions homepage. It'll give you all the details, breaks it down by all the sports, when cross country's running, when our football team's playing, volleyball. They're out there playing. I think they play like twice a week or something like that. So they've got plenty of games going. We've got next weekend, we're playing the Central Maryland Christian Crusaders. That's another ECC game. Looks like another catch by Timo White. We'll call it a pickup of 12, something like that. So that's going to bring up a first down. I guess they're winding the clock after that catch. So here we go. Looks like they got Gabe. Call that timeout. So there's 5 seconds to go in this first half. I guess on Timo's play, he must have jumped backwards. And that would have been why the clock kept going when he went out of bounds on that. So that chewed up a bunch of time there. So let's see what they do. You know, we've got we've got Luke DeGant. You know, I know his brother's up here going, yeah, put him in for a field goal. We've got 5 seconds to go. And looks like he's out on the field. So we'll see. So that's going to be about a 45-yard field goal with where he's lining up, 44. So depending on where he puts that down, so that's going to be at the 33-yard line. So that'd be a 43-yard field goal attempt here. So let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit. All right. Okay. Come on. Get there. Yes! Woo! Yeah! What's that, a 42 or 43-yard field goal at the end of the first half by Luke DeGant. All right. So that's going to take the score to Centurions have 22, and Sidwell has 7 right now. Hopefully you guys were able to see that because, I don't know, I was busy watching it, and I was having a good time. So that's going to be 22. Let me turn on some of this halftime stuff here for you guys to see. So let's see. Halftime. Nope, got the next game wrong, so I'll have to fix that before I turn that one on. All right, let me try and fix this next game for you guys. Let me look it up first. All right. So it is Central Maryland. That's going to be a home game next week. And this season, that's a pretty strange thing for us because it's really our only varsity home game, but this is our senior game. So come on out for that. And we're going to, at halftime, be honoring all of our seniors and their family. So let's see. So I'm going to have to type some stuff here. So I'll set this down again. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute this for a little while, take a couple of minutes, get something to drink, and we'll be out to start the second half soon. I'll try and put it over on the clock so you guys can see where we are and how much time we have left. Oh, no, that's cool. You know how these things work, right? So, if you want to stand on this side, I can talk to you. You know, it's a little something, huh? Oh, yeah, you can turn that any way you want. So let's just zoom in back out. Up and down, I have this tightened pretty much, but side to side, it's going to go pretty good. Zoom in. Just try and follow the play, and you know, not like they're going to find us or anything like that. And if you need a break, just let me know. And yell at people if it's yeah, that kind of stuff. All right. I guess you guys heard that. We're out here trying to adjust some stuff. Now we've got Steve out here running the camera for a little while. It could be dangerous. Could be letting me walk around because this microphone that Coach Jason got lets me wander around. And so, you know, maybe I'll end up over in the stands area, sit down with some people for a little while, do something like that, go check out, see what some of the Centurions are doing. Man, it's tough. 22. Would we have a couple of Shepard Jones touchdown receptions, a Timo White return interception, pick six, and Sidwell had about 77-yard screen pass that he took to the house for that one. So that was pretty good. So we've had a lot of scoring here in this first half, scoring by both teams, which is always good and always what you want to have. So, you know, we'll see what we have going on here. Everybody's getting ready for this second half of football. And, yep, hope you guys are having a good day out there watching. So, we'll keep adjusting and stuff like that as we go along today. Oh, man. Yeah, no rain. Sun's out, but the wind's starting to pick up, and my canopy is wanting to blow over. So, might have to make some more adjustments here. See what I can do. I'm just trying to keep the computer in the shade. So if anything, maybe even just put it on the ground, put the canopy down, and just go from there. Sidwell's getting all ready to go, psyched up for this second half of football. We'll see the adjustments that both teams make. Adjustments that both teams made. If I could speak proper English here. All right. So, yeah, there's a chat, but unfortunately we have it off right now. Maybe turn it back on in a little bit if I can watch it. But we have some people saying, "Great job, Timo," and yeah. So we'll see. Second half of football. It's been a tough game. Both sides have had a couple of turnovers, which is surprising. You know, it was raining earlier today, and then it was all misty at the beginning of the game. So that everything should have dried up by now. This nice turf field that they have here in D.C., and the sun's out. Nice second half of football coming up. So, yeah, I thought we were closer to start, and I guess we have 1:15 to go. Yeah. You can go ahead and walk anywhere you want. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I can't walk over there because I might get in front of the camera. Oh, trying to get Skittles. Okay, if you don't give us like Skittles over here, then we're not going to let you stand in this area. Yeah. Whole bag of Skittles and you get 2 out of it. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a concession stand over here. Man. Paying tax. All right. Centurion should be back to receive this kick. Who do we have deep? Looks like we have number 6, Luke Mosier, our kicker. Luke DeGance. Number 2, Timo White. 15, Mike McLaughlin. This is 86. Is that Jack Derrickson? No, 86. 86, I'm not sure. But it looks like Jack. Looks like 32, Samson Stanley over there. I see number 70, Michael Stevenson. 67, Matolo. It's at 22 right up the middle, DJ, David Johnston. Number 74, that's Tucker Thurston there. And number 7, Mark Vivian. So we've got those 5 guys across the front. Looks like you've got Timo and Luke back deep. And then a little bit in front of them. Here we go. Nice kick. Nice kick. Timo's got it. We'll call it the 6 or 7 yard line. Looks like he runs right up the middle of the field. Taken down by a couple of players. So the Centurions are going to take over and start. Looks like at their own 25 yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Centurions. Let's see. You want to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, you can go up a little bit. Because the very top part's going to get cut off by a score bar that we have up here. Yeah. All right. So it's at 32, Samson Stanley in the backfield. We got 4, Shepard Jones over here on the right. So it's a handoff to 32, Samson out that right side. Looks like he ran into a whole wall of Sidwell players. So it's going to be a pickup of 1. So that's going to bring up a second and, I guess pickup of about 3. So if they're at the 25, it's going to be a 2nd and 7 for the Centurions. Nice little hard running by Samson. All right. So we got 2nd down. That's okay. Man, the guys over there on the side with the box and the sticks is having a hard time. But good thing we got the Sidwell coaches here to take care of it. 32, Samson Stanley again on that one. Looks like he's going to pick up another couple of tough yards. He should be down to about the 32 yard line. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from their own 32 yard line. So that 2 Samson runs for a pickup of about 7 yards total on the 2 plays. Yeah, pretty quiet out there. 3rd and 3. Centurions need to just establish a drive here. Oh, looks like they were ready for Samson that time. He's going to be a little bit short. So that's going to bring up a 4th and about 1 at their 34 yard line. Oh, are they going for it? Wow. Okay. Looks like they are going for it from their own 34 yard line. Got a lot going on this play. Number 27, Caleb Majors for a 1st down. A little quick pass out there to the left of the field. That was a huge play for the Centurions. Pickup of, they're yards short. So it's pickup of about 4 by Caleb on that catch. So that was good. Keep that drive going. You know, a lot of worried Centurions fans over here on that 4th down. Especially when you had Samson pick up the first 9 yards, and then they had an empty backfield. So I don't know what we got going on here. Oh, I guess they're trying to figure out the sticks in the box. I think this is where we need John Button up here. He'd have those guys running good. So Samson out to the right side, following a blocker. Still going. Looks like he's out to about the Centurions' 44 yard line. So we'll call that a pickup of about 5. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Centurions. Looks like we have a Sidwell player over there tying his shoe right now. I guess we're going to wait on him. All right. All right. Still tying. Still tying. Trying to put his shoe on. I guess they're going. They're going to let him run this play now. So we've got a second, and we'll call it 5 from their own 44-yard line. Centurions have been little pass across the middle of the field. Number 2, Timo White, across the field, still going across the field, and he loses the ball. I don't know what happened there, but he let go of it. So that's going to be a first down for the Centurions on that one. I guess he was running along, and I don't know. Ball just popped out. And who was there to help him recover that? Was that 56, Braden Cap, following in behind him? Yeah, so good job, Braden, for staying with Timo. Good job, you guys, jumping on that ball. So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 at about the 35-yard line of Sidwell. Ooh, that was another close call there. Getting a little worried to see that kind of stuff. Again, that's really uncharacteristic of these guys. Looks like you got the defense there coming in, and Luke Mosier right up the middle of the field. Come on, Luke, go! I tell you, man, Luke's got a lot of speed up there. They're going to mark him down at about the 2-yard line, something like that, or the 1-yard line. Can't really tell from here. If you can, just out in the center of the field's good, because that's where we'll be running that one from. But Luke Mosier on a great run there. He's got a lot of speed. You see him in practice. He's usually one of those guys that's always out in the front when they're like running the sprints down the whole field. I tell you, I'm sure wants to see number 32 get the ball on this one. Get in there and do it. Oh man, this is great. Love having a cameraman. I'm just all over the place now. I should pick up my phone so I can get all kinds of steps here, but it's laying on the table, so I might have to get it. Just no penalties. Let's just get that play called. Oh, is that number 12, Gabe Drown on the carry? Woo! Yeah, that's what they needed, to get something established down the field, move down the field, take care of the ball, and score. Come on. All right, got Luke DeGantz out here for another extra point attempt. Here we go. All right. These Sidwell guys have been getting in pretty good on these extra point attempts. So you got to watch for a block by these guys. You see a bunch of tall guys. Ball's down, ball's up, and the kick is good. All right. Luke getting back on track. So let's see. We've got an update. What's this? An away score. So that's going to be 7:29. So here we go. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. So we're already 5 minutes into this third quarter. Centurions were able to take the kickoff and drive down the field. One of the big plays on that drive was number 27, Caleb Majors, on a 4th and 1, and he picked up 4 yards on a quick pass out there. So that was nice, A lot of us were a little bit worried up here when they had an empty backfield after Sampson had picked up 9 yards on the first 3 carries. But, most of the time you think that that's just the way you'd go. But, hey, these coaches called everything. Oh, and the ball fell down again. So let's see how that goes. Now, yeah, and looks like we have about 34 people on right now. So that's great. Glad you guys are spending your day with us, or your afternoon, or a couple hours. And we just enjoy it. We're having a good time out here watching the game. That number 74, Tucker Thurston, putting his finger out there. Nice kick, nice high kick. Number 4 came running up to get that. Let's see, he's heading out to his left side. He almost got taken down by Braden Cap on that, but it looked like 84. Chase Anderson was our first guys after he got out of Braden. So it looks like they're going to take over at just past the 30-yard line. So it's 6:52 to go in this third quarter. Sidwell's taken over. at their, we'll call it their own line or their own 31-yard line, one of those things. And we'll see what they have. So yeah, eventually we'll put this out on our YouTube channel, so you guys can watch the games. It's always going to be available on Twitch as well. But over there, one thing I noticed, there is closed captioning. So I looked at some of it, and I really need to change how I say some of the stuff because there's some words I use way too many times. But just trying to make sure we've got stuff going on. Oh, all right, that was a nice carry. All right, so it looks like they're going to be up to the 44-yard line for a first down. So that was a pickup of about 14 yards. So that brings up a 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line for Sidwell. Nice carry. Nice catch and run on that. Good reception. Who do we have over here? Timo, Mike, and Joseph. Is that Zach over on the other side? Yeah, I haven't really heard much from Javi here. A little pass right across the middle of the field. Number 13. Looks like he's going to pick up of about 5 yards. So that's going to bring them to their own 49-yard line. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. So two quick passes, pick up about 19 yards on those two. So they're doing well. Looks like some towel. I guess Joseph picked up some of these towels, trying to get it back to him, but the wind blew it back at him, so it's just going to lay there on the ground. So, all right, let's see. What do we have here? I guess they're getting it out of the way now. Little bit of a high snap there. All right, taken down at about the 49-yard line. So they picked up a couple, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. Something like that. Yep, there we go. 3rd down and 3. All right, Centurion's defense need to come up here and get a nice stop. That's what we have going, what we need right now. So let's see. All right. Another high snap. Oh, nice big hole over there for number 3. He's going to pick up a 1st down. Several guys in there. Braden, Patrick in on the tackle. So that's going to be a 1st down from the Centurions' 43-yard line. All right. Let's see. Getting the box changed over. Okay. So here we go. So they've been moving down the field pretty well here. Some positive plays. Need the Centurions defense to come up here. You got like several guys over there on the far side of the field. Receivers going out. We'll see what they have. Oh, little screen pass. Jump on it. Nobody blew a whistle. Oh, they're just going to run that one out of bounds. I thought that was a forward. I thought that was another forward pass. I don't know. We're going to have to look and see. Yeah, that went out at about the 40. Wait, they're calling. What are they calling that? Okay. Okay, I don't. Yep. Again, guy with the box needs to move. The other 2 guys need to stay still. So that's a loss of a couple on that play. Again, I thought that was another forward pass. Maybe like the angle I'm standing at, but that's how it goes. So it looks like we'll call it 2nd and 14. We got people calling what they think it is. They want to know, the defense has to watch stuff. Man, those snaps are getting higher and higher. Come on, you got to tackle this guy. He's down to about the 35-yard line. Oh, a hold on Sidwell. Man, he had a nice run. That was, he picked up about 13 yards on that run, but instead a holding penalty is going to bring that back. Looks like maybe it was at the 45-yard line. So if they go from the spot, so yeah, so it looks like they're going to be backed up to their own 45-yard line. So again, Centurion's defense need to come up big here. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. So 2nd and 22 it looks like. All right. All right, little pass over here to the right side. And oh, nice play. It's at number 56, Braden Cap on that one. Looks like there's a gain of nothing on the play. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 22 for Sidwell. 3rd down. Sidwell's got the ball, and I don't see them yelling that the box is wrong now. Yep. Yeah. Hey, it's 3rd down. Oh, there we go. Yep. Just me here having some fun. Yeah. You know, everybody on the field knows what down it is. So we've got, all right. Pass going down the middle of the field. Tipped. Incomplete. Number 49, Joseph Van Dam on the coverage there. So this is going to bring up a 4th and 22. Let me see. Nope. Number 6 is jogging out there. He's their punter. And it looks like number 4, Shepard Jones, our kick returner, is back there heading down the field to return this punt. All right. Have a few comments here. I see Timo with a good job, and somebody saying, way to go, Braden. I guess I'm thinking Coach Brandon and Braden. My old eyes trying to read this little screen's a little tough at times. But yeah, Braden had a nice one there. Oh, that was a nice kick. Shepard's back all the way at his own 10-yard line. And he had a guy carrying him. So he's going to make it back to the 20-yard line on that return. That was a really nice punt there by their kicker. So Centurions backed up to their own 20-yard line. We've got 2:49 to go in this 3rd quarter. A lot of football left. So let's see. Got 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. All right. Just another set of downs for the Centurions. Let's see him just have a nice drive, move down the field, pick up some yards. Just keep this game moving along. Some nice good plays. Got Caleb going in motion back there. Looks like we're going to pass it to number 32, Samson Stanley, who's going to be out to the 25-yard line on that. Pickup of about 5. So there we go. So pick up about 5. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from their own 25. Centurions have the ball. Let's see what we have going here. Let's see. Try and run down to some of the guys. See Shepard, Caleb, Braden, Joey, Michael, Tony, Patrick. And I see Mike on the other side. And I see Timo over there. And I think that's Samson in the backfield again. And they're going long to Timo. Wow, that was a nice try there. Number 13 back on coverage. Looked like he could have had that one. He went up and one-handed. He almost pulled it back and brought it down. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Centurions. You know, they keep taking shots down the field. And that's good. You know, they've got a lot of faith in their quarterback and their receivers, and they're going and trying to get everything out there. So we'll see what they have here. So this is a big 3rd and 5. All right. So let's see. So we got an empty backfield again. Little quick pass out to the right. Little high from Mike. So he's going to lose a yard on that play. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 6. Little high, maybe a little bit behind him on that one. So we got number 23, Luke DeGance, coming out to kick. And it feels like Sidwell turned up the fans over here because I'm starting to feel a whole lot of wind all of a sudden. You know, it just seems to be how it goes out here. Felt like it wasn't windy when they kicked, but, you know, we're kicking. And that's just all part of this, playing football. Nice kick, end over end. Guy's backing up. Looks like he's... Oh! Nice coverage by number 6, Luke Mosier. I tell you, he's a fast guy. He was gone, and he took him down all by himself. Oh, got a sideline warning. Okay. So we got that kind of stuff that happens. You know, somebody got a little excited, got too far out on the field, something like that. All right. Guy was jogging out. Now they're having him come back off the field. So we have it here. So Sidwell is taken over after that nice punt and coverage by Luke and Luke. Oh, ball's rolling away. So they're taking over at their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Oh, I see some Cheez-Its in front of me. I might have to go get some of those here in a minute. See some potato chips. See some other snacks out here. Oh, pass or a run out to this right side. All right. That's down to about the 45-yard or the 40-yard line. Nope, 39-yard line. So we'll call that a pickup of 6. So that's going to be a 2nd and 4. All right. Coach is telling the crowd that they can't stop him. All right. This coach out here having a good time. So that's good. You want to see this guy getting all riled up, getting his team all into it. You know, all this kind of stuff. This is great. You know, some great football out here. Some running. Another nice run by him. Looks like he picked up some good yardage out to about their own 48-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st down. All right. I should go down there and talk to that guy. You know, give him a little sideline interview during the game. I'm sure he'd like that. But this is great. You know, Sidwell moving. They picked up, where did they start? Like back at their 30. So they've picked up 18 yards in these first 2 plays. All right. So let's see. So we got a guy moved. I guess that's fine. Oh, going deep. Wow, nice pass down the field. Who is that? Oh, number 2. That's got to be a little bit of taunting to throw the ball like that. But I guess that's not something that gets called here. So it looks like they're down to about the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line for Sidwell. Big play down the side of the field. Looks like that's the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, so we got the 4th quarter coming up here. Let me go ahead and get that changed over. All right, quarter. But yeah, he went up for that one. Got that. Oh, let me see. He went up high on that one. And caught it. We had 2 defenders back there and broke the original tackle. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. That's what it'll look like from here. So we'll see. So 1 quarter of football left. I don't know. Is it shady enough now? think we got a lot of shade in this area. Trying to figure out if we can take down this canopy altogether. Yeah. I was also worried it's just going to blow away or something like that. You know, go rolling down the field. You know, hit a couple of fans here in the stands. You know. I guess if I brought something to secure it to the ground, that would help. So 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. Let's see what we have here. Defense needs to come up big here. So we got, was that number 2 that had that catch that last play? So let's see. They're handed it to number 21. He's heading out to that right side. Looks like number 67, Joey Matola, was there to stop for about a yard gain. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 at about the 10-yard line. So it's a 2nd down. So 2nd down and 9 to go on the 10-yard line. So they are able to, if they can gain the yardage, get a 1st down without scoring. But we just like to have the Centurions defense come up big and stop them. Number 3's in the backfield. That guy's been running good. Number 21's back there as well. They're going to give it to number 3. And looks like you got a bunch of guys there. So, yeah, I don't know. We had some blocking way away from the ball on that one. Looks like there was a loss on the play. Looks like they're back to the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Sidwell. They're driving. Couple of guys coming in and out for them. Just need this line to hold up for a couple more plays. Get a nice stop here. Got this defensive line. The lines of both teams have been doing really well. You know, they're gaining yards. Number 3's back in the backfield behind the quarterback. And number 21's moving from the left side to the right side. And a pitch out to number 3, cutting back in. Looks like they're going to stop him somewhere around the 5-yard line. Oh, you want to turn the camera? Somebody's down. All right. So we had somebody on. Yeah, you can just leave it anywhere. Somebody's down right now. Coaches are taking care of them right now. So again, you know, we hate to see anybody. Oh, looks like he's up. I guess that was number 3. Maybe got hit pretty hard on that play. So we're 4th down. Looks like about 4 to go. Yeah, still waiting for the Sidwell coach to start yelling for the box to change. Haven't heard him say anything yet. Can't, you know, I'll keep going back to that. I'm out here having a good time, you know. And these guys, oh, here we go, having a good time. All right, so we got 4th down. Number 6 are kickers over here on the sidelines, so they're going for it. All right, so we've got number 21 in the backfield there. Number 2 out right. Number 2, I think, was the guy that had that big catch. So we got Timo on covering him. All right, we got a pass going across the center of the field. Touchdown by number 2. So Sidwell scores on it, going for it. 4th and 5. So that was a nice play. You know, like a lot of guys going across the middle of the field, and he got a really good pass in there. Number 2 was able to catch it, so he had 2 big plays on that drive. Doing a really nice job. So we'll see. Are they? I guess they're going for 2. Because I see number 6 over here on the sideline, so they're going for 2 on this play. So who do we have today? Here we go. So it looks like they're probably lining up about the same. See if they try the same sort of play. Oh, they're throwing over to that left side. Looks like that ball was dropped. So that's going to leave our score at Sidwell 13 and the Centurions 29. All right. So let's see. Home score. And let's see. 13-29. We've got 9:35 to go in this game. Centurions will be receiving this kick. All right. So maybe they'll go for an onside kick here. Got to get all those guys up on the front line to be ready for that. And yeah, I know for me, my son's out there, and his job is pretty much if the ball comes to him, fall on it. Don't try and pick it up and do anything with it. You know, he's just going to, if the ball comes his way, fall on it, recover it, and just take the ball. Everybody's ready. We've got, it looks like number 9, Alex Paulus back. Number 2, Timo back deep. Looks like it's going to be number 2, Timo White. He's going to pick it up about the 4-yard line. Looks like he's going to come out and go down the right side of the field. Wow, that guy was pretty far out of bounds. Number 6 when he hit him. But that's okay. So it looks like he's up to about the 34-yard line. So we'll call that a return of 30-some yards. So the Centurions are taking over at their own 34-yard line with 9:26 to go here in the game with a 29-13 lead. So we'll see what they do. All right. So let's see, what do we got? Mike over here, Timo over here. Got Sampson in the backfield. Is that 27, Caleb over there? Mike's rolling out, tosses it to number 27, Caleb Majors, turning upfield a little bit, and he's going to be down at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards on that one, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Centurions. So let's see what they have. Yeah, canopy here is starting to go up a little bit. I think we might have to move this back here in a minute. I don't know that it's going to stay. Yeah. So at our next break, we're probably going to be moving a canopy. Just 2 of us are going to hold it for now. I didn't bring anything to keep it down. Number 2, Timo White, turns backwards a little bit, and wow, that was a nice one. We've got a flag on the play. Now we've got the coach, one of the coaches for Sidwell, out yelling at one of the Centurions players. So we got the Centurions coaches calling players off the field. But, yeah, for the Sidwell coach to be out there yelling at one of these Centurions players, that's never a good thing. But I do see at the 45-yard line of Sidwell. So we got some time to sort stuff out here. So we're going to see what's going on. Yeah, the refs are talking, trying to get it all straightened out. I don't know. Me though, I have a hard time with an opposing coach yelling at one of the players. Either way, so that's just not something you do. If you're a coach, you had a problem, you go talk to the other coach, talk to the refs, any kind of thing like that, and let the Centurion coaches take care of it. Because I know our coaches, they will talk to guys, and they will not put up with any sort of stuff going on, and they're gonna straighten things out. So again, just want to, yeah. Tell you that's the kind of thing. It's going to move the ball down to the 34-yard line, and while it's good for the Centurions, that's going to motivate the defense now, and they're going to be motivated to stop that whatever's going on in this next play. Okay, box should be at 1. and not 2. There we go. Guy in the boxes, he's getting with it now. He's doing a good job over there. They're moving down the field. So Centurions have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 34 of Sidwell. No, it's fine if you go across. You want to be on our Twitch feed? You can go get it in the camera. Yeah. If you got some jokes to tell, come on over here. Do a whole lot better job than me. People are probably tired of hearing me talk. Yeah, all right. Yeah. We don't mind if people walk by. I guess the refs are talking to the coach right now, straightening things out, making sure that they all understand what's going on. So, I'm sure everybody's going to go back and look at the film. Everybody's got film these days. You can watch the play live, or you can go back and watch our stream. You can check it out, see what's going on. Oh, Gabe, a little bit high to Caleb there. It was like he was throwing to Tony Garreau on that play, just a little bit high. Yeah. So yeah, Tony, number 77 in there. I think he's the tallest guy on the team. Mark Vivian's up there too. So those are some tall guys. All right. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After all that, let me see, is there a trash can around? So, here we go. 2nd and 10. We've got Sampson in the backfield. You guys can go in front of us. That's fine. All right. They gave the ball to Sampson. It looks like he was caught there. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Centurions. We've got 8:12 to go in this 4th quarter. Gabe's over getting a play from Coach Keon right now. Again, just want to thank all of our coaches. Greg Piazza, our head coach, and then all of our assistant coaches and coordinators. I'll go through them real quick. Keon Majors, Kevin Majors, Doug Drown, Jason Jones, JP DeGance, Brandon Bentley. And I can't ever say any of this stuff without our team manager, Elizabeth Stanley, because of everything she does. A little pass over here to Timo White, across the middle of the field, zigzagging around, and looks like they're going to get him down at the 10-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of about 25 by Timo. Okay, he's doing a really good job. These Centurions are getting excited. Seeing a lot of excitement up here from the fans. So the offensive line's doing a good job. See a lot of blue here in the stands. So that's always a good thing. When you travel, and we've got quite a few families here, and we've got quite a few people online. Looks like 32 viewers right now. I know my in-laws and my folks are watching the game right now, so it's great. Oh, Samson Stanley right up the middle of the field. Looks like he's down to about the 6-yard line. Pickup of, we'll call it 5. Wow, that was a nice run. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Yeah, just saying, it's great for everybody that can watch online if you're in the area or you can't make it out to the game kind of thing. We just love having this available to you, and we're going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep talking, having a good time, and just, yeah. So again, it's just every once in a while I start saying stuff and then just don't figure out what I'm going to say next. But just rambling on. It looks like they're getting a play. All right, little pass over here. Oh, nice coverage there. Timo was going across the middle of the field. Looks like they had 2 Sidwell players right there on it. And that would have been bad if either one of them would have picked that one off, because there's a lot of green field open to them. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 down at about, where are they? Like the 6-yard line? Yeah, 3rd and 5 at the 6-yard line. So they still could, much like how when Sidwell just had the ball. So they got the ball. 3rd we got Samson in the field to the right of Gabe. We've got Mike McLaughlin over here on the right side. Number 2, Timo. Mike's in motion. Here we go. Little pass. Oh, I think he was trying to go to Mike. But we got several flags coming out. Did somebody on the offense go too far down the field or something? One of the linemen. We'll see what that play is. Or is it maybe a hold on somebody? It's kind of hard to tell. All right. All right. It's a hold. All right. So let's see. This is 3rd and 5. I guess they're going to back them up 10 yards. Wait. The ball was on the 5. The ball wasn't on the 11, that play. The previous, yeah, it was 3rd and 5. And now they mark off 15 yards for a holding penalty. And because they said from the previous spot, and the previous spot would have been the 5. So they should be at the 15-yard line. So, okay. I don't know what that one was about, but we'll see. Let's see. So a little pass out here. Gabe's throwing a little bit high to Caleb on that. Oh. If it was a holding, they probably should just deny it in the result of the play. Okay, looks like that's what they're going to do. Okay. The coach wants to back them up, but they got to check with them. All right. So they're back to the 31-yard line. So 2 holding penalties have cost them 25 yards. Because the first one was 15 yards. And of course, I'm standing here saying this stuff because it's like, hey, that's how I see it. And that's what they said from the previous spot. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 25. I guess they're calling it 28 to go. So maybe I don't know. I don't think they're back at the 3. Seems like they're at the 1-yard line. All right. So number 4, Shepard Jones, looks like he's going to get back to the 20-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 11 yards on the play. So it looks like they're going to trot out Luke DeGantz again. So he got a field goal earlier. His brother, happy to see Luke coming out here for another field goal attempt. Looks like this one's going to be 20, we'll call it 26, 27-yard line, something like that. I guess 27-yard line, so this will be a 37-yard attempt. I see Stu Stevenson down there in the end zone taking some great pictures, as always. Nice kick. It's away. Is going right, though. All right, that one's off to the right. Oh, a flag on the play. All right. I don't know what this flag is about. Oh. 5 yards running into the kicker. So if they go from the 31 or the 26-yard line, they should be down to the 21-yard line if we're going to mark off 5 yards. Wait, how many yards are they marking off? Yeah, I don't know. What? Come on now. It's a 5-yard penalty though, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. They penalized us 5 earlier. So now they're out here trying to make a lot of noise. Come on, Luke. Nope, that's to the right, isn't it? Oh, no, that one's good. So that's a... All right. JP, how many yards was that one? I don't know. It was like a 30-something yard field goal. He was lined up somewhere beyond the 20. So that's going to move the score to 32 for the Centurions and 13 for Sidwell. We've got just under 5 minutes to play in the game. So that's that running into the kicker penalty proved very costly. Let's see. Edits away score. You know, sitting there talking as I try and type on the screen. I just got to... All right, so it's 32-13 right now. And tell you, I'm just so happy Steve here running the camera for me. So, yeah. Get around, look at the game. Yeah, yardage, I don't know. You know, it's all good. Yeah. Been having a good time. So we'll see. So Luke kicking off from his own 40-yard line. These guys have been returning the ball really good all day. So is it number 4 over there on that left side? Oh, that's a nice one. Wow, right in the center of the end zone. So that's like 65 yards in the air on the kickoff half. You know, I like those because there's no chance for any sort of return. They get the ball on the 20. Your defense comes out, and you let them take over at this point. Although we had one last week where when they kicked off, the guy slipped when he caught it, you know, and it was just one of those sort of days where when you have stuff like that happen, it was like right down the center of the field, and it was like a lot of dirt in the area, and he just happened to slip down. So the refs... All right. Refs are having to talk about something. You know, maybe things are getting a little chippy airs out there. And I think our coaches are talking to our guys, calming them down a little bit, making sure everything goes good. Because, you know, when you play an opponent, you know, it's our first time playing Sidwell. And this is a very good game. And I think we'd like to come back here and play them more. And that's the kind of thing you want to have. You know, you want to establish something with another team, and you want to get a good relationship. You don't want to have, you know, bad feelings or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, these guys are all just trying to win a football game, and they're out here having a good time. And that's what we want. You know, everybody working, because I know they've been working since, August is when we started, and they've still got a couple months to go. A little pass out here to the right. Shepard was ready for him on that one, but they've got to get on some tackling here. So that's going to be a loss of about 1 on the play or 2. It's going to be back to their own 18-yard line. We got 4:40 to go. They're probably going to start hurrying up a lot here real quick. You got to watch it. They had that 77-yard touchdown right there at the start of the game, and that's the kind of thing. Number 2 over here, he was earlier down the field, set up their score just to start this fourth quarter. So let's see. Oh, a pass out to the right side of the field. Oh! Number 2, Timo White on that. What's that, a pickup of about 2 yards? Ooh. As soon as he caught that ball, he hit him right there. There was no moving. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. Wow. Timo came up on that one, full head of steam. Let's see what we have here. Been a little excited. Been a lot of action here for the Centurions. A lot of action for Sidwell. All right, a little bit of a high snap. Another pass out to the... Oh! 27, Caleb Major stepped in front of the receiver, intended for number 2. Just out of his hands. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 8 from their own 22-yard line. Looks like I don't see number 6 trotting out there, so it looks like they're going to go for it. You got 3:15 to go in this game. Centurions That's Coach Kevin Majors over there. Looks like he's leading the cheering from that side of the field. And his wife's over here just in front of us, cheering a lot. So we got... All right, here we go. Number 2 is probably going to go down. Oh! Who was that? Number 3, Javi Perez on the sack. Woo! Good job. Oh, man. That was Javi, right? Yeah, his mom's over here cheering. That's my boy. All right. That's the kind of stuff you like to see, parents out here, because it's a big commitment to have these guys playing football like this, families, giving up a lot, giving up a day like this, and a lot of time during the week for practices, games, and looking forward to going down to Florida for the homeschool tournament there in November. Oh, Gabe rolling out to the right. He's just going to run with it. Oh, he's going to go down. Let's see. So that's going to be, did he pick up a yard or 2 on that one? So, yeah, a lot of fun out here. I have a good time talking with the coaches. All right. Sidwell coach out there trying to motivate his guys, wanting to see something on a highlight tape. So that's what they have. We've got the guys running huddle. Huddle's a big thing that our players use and their players use. It's so they can come back, look at the film on this game, and 23. Oh, he's got to get going down the field. Oh, thrown out onto the track. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Oh, clock running. What is this? Third down? Second down? Third down? Yeah. Third, and we'll call it 2 or 3 to go. We've got a minute 41 to go in the game. So we've got that. Woo! Let's see. Who do we got coming out here to this right side? Joseph Van Dam. Chase Anderson out left. We got Shepard out there to the left. Who's in the backfield? Is that Luke in the backfield with them? Oh, looks like Luke's going to take off down that left side. He's going to cut back up. Looks like he's going to keep driving to about the 5-yard line. So it looks like that's going to be enough for a Centurions first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line. We've got 58 seconds to go here in the game. Right now at the score of Centurions 32 and Sidwell with 13. And just a reminder for all the Centurions fans out there, these are the first 13 points that have been scored on our team in the first 5 games of football this year. And so they've been having a great run. And this the Sidwell team is doing a great job out here. And we're probably going to start packing some of this equipment up because I know I've got way too much stuff out here. Looks like they're just going to take a knee, and that's going to be the end of this. Guess that's just going to run out the whole game there. So we've got 10 seconds to go, so that's going to be the game. Thank you very much. Again, yeah, we had Steve out there running the camera for us today in that second half. Made it really good. JP was on the huddle film, so all the players are going to check that out. And so we're probably going to mute this now for a little while, or we'll just leave the mic here, and you can just hear everything and watch the guys in the center of the field.
Back it up first.
the button on the top. That'll get it to start moving down. All right, well, I guess they're not going to all meet up in the center of the field, so we're going to go ahead and sign off here. And again, it was a final score of 32-13 for the Centurions. And just a reminder, next weekend's game is it at 2 o'clock? Let me put that up. Next game. Yes, 2 o'clock next week at Manassas Baptist Church. We're going to be having our Senior Recognition Day. And make sure you guys come out that. Check the calendar for everything else going on. And yeah, so I'm probably going to let this run for a couple of minutes while I pack up some of the stuff that I can. And then we'll just let it all go.